Out here in the hills of western Tennessee, we don't need much. Just a throttle, a cold drink, good folks to raise and lift the hell. This is where engines sing, guitars wail, freedom rolls thick in the air. Welcome to the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. All right, so first impressions walking into the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival is that it's very casual, it's very easy going. People are here to hang out, have a pretty mellow good time, so it's not like this big to do like say Sturgis or Daytona is, right? It's nice, casual, lots of people here to relax and spend the day versus rush through it. I really dig that, and I think we're gonna find some sick garage builds because of it, because that's where these people head out to, right? Is events that are fun like this. So let's go look for some garage builds we can work with.
My name is Brian Krieger. I'm from Lewisburg, Tennessee. This is my third year at TMMR. This is a 1975 CB 754, one-all frame, Springer front end, just old school chopper, man. It's the same year as me. I was born in 75. This bike was born in 75. You don't see a lot of square one-off frames like this. It's everything's round, so square is the unique part of it. It's a old Honda motor, so it catches a lot of attention. A lot of old school guys, it's like, hey, I rode one of those when I was a teenager. So they're durable, man. You don't have to do anything to them. Ride the hell out of them.
My name's Mike Enberg. Everybody calls me Guppy. This is my personal 2021 special road glide named Side Bitch 2.0. Full carbon from Huffman, Kraus Triple Tree, upper and lower, Wolfman Pro Kit. Just everything's changed. I grew up on street bikes, dirt bikes. I wanted something a little bit more agile than when I bought it, so we lightened it up as much as we could and changed the suspension, and now we're doing a big motor coming up next winter. Current, it's a 114 with a HPI throttle body, 58 millimeter, 6.2 injectors, Woods 22 XE cam with lifters. Roughly does about 128 horsepower, 139 foot-pounds of torque. It's a back cut transmission, chain drive, and the swing arms Brock's performance.
All right, you can't have a motorcycle rally without having motorcycle games. Those are happening right now. Let's go check it out. All right, make yourself to the backside of the property here at Loretta Lynn's, and you've got the hill climb. It is a stellar hill, like great couple of options that you can take, and we've got all kinds of classes entering right now. Head-to-head happening here. Check it out. We've made our way over to the BC Invitational here at TMMR. Now, Bill Dodge puts on the BC Invitational. He is a huge deal here in the industry, always bringing great bikes to everyone's eyes, and you're gonna see that here as we walk through this Invitational only. A lot of the bikes in here are from some amazing builders from not only across America, but also Canada. So why don't we head on in and take a look at some of these works of art. When it comes to these invitationals, things that I really love about them is, how unsuspecting they are. When you show up at these things, you don't really know what you're looking at. Quite honestly, I don't know what I'm looking at half the time. But you've got other beautiful works of art, Sportsters turned into these little thoughts that people have. You've got panheads being revived, put into frames that people have that are just hanging out in a basement. You've got back here, we're gonna go check out, and we'll probably talk to him a little bit later, a bike by a man named Dirty that is a memorial bike. The man literally finished this bike in the back of his bus on the way down from Canada here to this show to present it to Bill Dodge himself, actually. It's amazing what the men and women that enter these invitationals bring to the table. Now, talking about unsuspecting bikes earlier, this is a great example. We have just something that, unless you lean in, you're not really going to see a lot of the details. But this is a huge shout out to Florida. Everything from the custom tank on the gas, a real Outlast look, different custom embellishments here, Florida forever, all the way down to the flamingo shifter. Like, it's just a really rad bike, deserves the post it has here, and you're going to see that as we walk through this whole place. Here at TMMR, we were treated to a very nice privilege, and that is a tour of Loretta Lynn's property and house. We spent some time getting a tour from her granddaughter, great-granddaughter, walking through and seeing where the woman herself lived. And I gotta tell you, it's absolutely magical. Like, if you ever have the time to come to Tennessee, check it out, whether you're a country music fan, you're a motocross fan, motorcycle fan, showing up for TMMR. I would take the chance to go ahead and give a tour of this house. It's absolutely amazing seeing where this woman lived, but not only that, it's also the things she did, the causes she gave to, the town she helped build, and the people she helped support. It's a beautiful thing. Stop on by Loretta Lynn's house and get the tour. Back over to the BC Invitational because we're really excited to talk to Dirty, well-known builder in the community. He brought two beautiful bikes, but we're very interested to learn more about the Midas Touch here. He finished this bike in the back of his bus on the way down from Canada. Can you tell? Because I can. That's masterclass right there. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Very excited to learn more about it.
2 weeks ago, my father he tried his best and he succumbed and God took him home. And as sad as that sounds, it's still really good that I got to spend the last time with my father. Barry kept calling me, we call him Dirty, but he kept calling me every once in a while, checking in and make sure I was okay. But go back to this bike, here comes another month since he passed, and I come to the bike show, and you guys just happened to be there yesterday and got that shot, and I'm sure you'll share it with these folks. Barry just happened to back up in his bus and say, wait a minute, Bill, I want to show you the bike I built. And all this time he didn't tell me anything other than it was for my show, because I have this great show here that shows off the builders. Well, he breaks out the bike and he proceeds to tell me that it's for my dad. And as you saw, you will see how big crybaby, and I'm doing it now. Barry built this whole motorcycle to honor my father and his father who had passed. And I had no clue.
Yeah, being here and having him see that bike in person and what it meant for me, for giving it to a dedication for our dad and my idol, Bill, it's just, I got no words to really explain that, you know what I mean?
I love you, brother, and we were meant to be brothers. Like, we didn't know each other till last year, but we're brothers. We've been all along. There is one more thing that I want to kind of say is thank you, America, thank you, the world, for supporting me all this time, and I'll never quit until the day I can't breathe again.
Well, that's it for us here at TMMR 2025. This was an amazing event. It's not at all what we expected. This is much more intimate here in the hills of Tennessee, down here on Loretta Lynn's ranch. The music is you can't find better music, I don't think, at any other rally. There's nothing but motorcycles, UTVs, ATVs ripping around, everybody having a good time all day, every day, from the bike shows down to the creek party to the hill climb. This is truly a really good time. If you ever get the chance, you should check this one out, put it on your bucket list, get here next summer. For us, we're out. Hopefully, we'll see you here next year.